Hi there, Aries. You the Grasshopper, here to do your third week in March reading, the 17th to the 24th. Well, what is that? Strength? No, I'm fumbling today, guys. Sorry. The Fool. That feels like it. Yeah? Oh, not reversed. Okay, good. Okay, Aries. Very Aries, taking the leap, full of faith. I feel like this has been your general attitude for the past year. You're stimulated to move forward and you're like, F it, I'm going. I'm just doing it. You have the Nike symbol in your eyes. The, the Emperor. Oh my God, it's so Aries. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Aries, you guys are like my favorite readings. I mean, really, shout out to Capricorns. Um, Capricorns are favored because I know that they go through a lot, and I am a Capricorn sun, so I know what Capricorns go through. But in terms of enjoying readings, that definitely goes to you, Aries. You guys always have the fun one. Everyone else is like, trudging through the doldrums and in the swamp. And Aries is like, woohoo, you're sipping pina coladas over here on the beach. And I'm not saying that things are easy for you at all. Um, I'm just being, you know, expressive here, but I love your attitude. You guys are like, I admire your fire. That's what it is. This earth sign is very, I'm always dazzled by your fire. Oh, look at this. Reverse? No. And this is ours, yeah? Okay. So this came out in the beginning, but it was just the position that was wrong. Okay. Now, and I just finished saying, but I did correct myself about the pina coladas on the beach. I knew that it wasn't that easy for you, but your approach to life is admirable. All of the rest of the signs can really take a page out of your book, especially Pisces. I just did the Pisces reading, and this was very much like Pisces, get up and stop pouting. You guys, your opportunity is arriving. Your ship is docking. Let's go. Um, you don't have to tell an Aries twice. You know, you guys saw the ship coming miles away. But here's where we're getting into a little bit of realism here. Things are coming down to earth with the Nine of Swords. Yes, you have faith. Yes, you're moving forward. Yes, the Emperor here, you are taking charge of your life, but you do have doubts. You do have anxiety because things have not been easy for anyone. Before this transitory period that we're in right now, it was hell for everyone. with Pluto and Capricorn. I've said it before, I continue to say it. Um, because we're going to be in this transitory energy for I don't know how long. You can't time this kind of thing. Pluto cycles are 20 years. Before it moved into Aquarius in November of 2024, it was in Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn, which was an extremely difficult period, especially for Capricorn Sun, by the way. Awful. It's the worst for us. But everyone got it, right? I liken Pluto in Capricorn like um, the bully at the beach that kicks down everyone's sandcastles. Great, your sandcastle gets kicked down and you try and rebuild it. Ah, here comes Pluto again to kick it down. It was just like, it felt like no matter what we tried to accomplish just fell apart. Like everything you touched turned to shite, you know. But so we have a bit of PTSD from this. When I talk about this PTSD to a lot of the signs, and I've been talking about it, because when you go through difficulty for 20 whole years, it's very, very hard to suddenly pick your head up and be like, woohoo, the sun's out, everything's great, it's perfect. You're traumatized from the past 20 years. It's very hard for you to believe that things are changing for you. You do feel it, and you feel it much better than the rest of the signs. But you still have a tinge of this, is what I'm saying. Um, so I hope that clears things up. That I know that it's not all rainbows and lollipops for you. But this go-getter attitude is going to get you real far, real quick. Reversed? No. Judgment card. See, here's the transitory. Okay, and the transitory period that we're in. Because these are 20-year cycles, we're in a new 20-year cycle of Pluto and Aquarius, which is a much more comfortable energy, more supportive, more conducive to building things in our lives, right? Um, we are nestling into this new energy, but there's a transitory period. And because it's a long period, it's going to take a year plus, or who knows how long it's going to take for that supportive energy to really fully materialize in our lives. So we're still kind of feeling like this, and things are still a, a bit difficult. Not anywhere near as difficult as it was maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, but still some difficulties, which, makes us feel like this, like, oh my gosh, when is this going to end? But here is Spirit calling you, alerting you to this transition. And by the way, not only that, but there is the earth split happening, the ascension. I'm not going to go through all of that, though. If you are interested in that, you can look up Ascension, Great Ascension. You can look up Dolores Cannon's New Earth. But I'm sure this isn't the first time you've heard of it. Everyone in the metaphysical community is talking about the transition. Okay. So, whether you've heard of it or not, though, Aries, subconsciously, somewhere deep inside you, you feel like it's time to move, it's time to go. It's time to take that leap of faith, time to take charge of life and rebuild. This is the universe calling you to that. Um, it's like this feeling is getting louder and louder, stronger and stronger. Yeah. Here you are, the Five of Cups, kind of lamenting over the past, over what's happened to you. Um, Aries, you and the rest of the signs are going to need to let go of this because there's no time for this any longer. It's time to rebuild. It's time to go here. There's too much opportunity coming at you for you to be focused on what you've lost. It's time to turn towards what you can gain and what you can build. High Priestess. Reversed? No. Now, the High Priestess is here to tell you that you need to um, start paying attention to your intuition, your instincts. This is a reminder, Aries, that you're a little too immersed in the physical plane. I mean, we live on the physical plane, obviously, right? And we should always be careful to be grounded, absolutely. But if we're too focused on material possessions and money and nickel and diming, and which all of those things are valid, and all of those things we do need to pay attention to some degree, but not at the expense of your spiritual connections, though. Your spiritual connection is just as important and will bring you the improvements on the physical plane that you're looking for. The chariot, absolutely. Look at this diagonal here. Anxiety, sorrow. This is spirit here, like beep, beep, get in the car. Stop crying over those spilled cups. We got places to go. We got things to see. We've got things to enjoy. Another thing about the chariot is about the balance, the yin and yang here. That what makes this chariot move is that balance. Okay. There needs to be a balance of, like I said, your focus on the physical and the spiritual. And there's like giving and receiving and that kind of thing. But in this context, this is definitely talking about material and physical. Material and physical. Material and spiritual. Ooh, look at these wands. We need one more piece. Reversed? No. So we're ending this block here with um, the Four of Wands is celebration after a job well done. So you've got having confidence that you've made the right choice and expecting a good outcome. And then here is the good outcome. And doing all this again with a balance of material gain and spirituality, not reversed. King of Wands. King of Wands is very much you, Aries. Full of fire, innovation, fearlessness. And you've got a little salamander here. This is like extra fire. You've got concentrated fire. Um, King of Wands walks in no one else's footsteps. He's a trailblazer. He makes things up as he goes along. That suits him. This is, I call this the Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk card. The innovators. Um, what this is saying is, Aries, your time of being tied down and restricted is over. You can stretch your wings out and fly now to wherever you want to go and build what you want to build. And I know that I don't have to convince you. It takes very little convincing for you, Aries, because I know that feeling is there already. It's just that little bit of doubt from your past experiences that you need to shrug off. Just tell yourself that was in the past. That sucked, but now I can look forward to something better, something more fun and exciting, which is what you live for. It's here for you. Believe it. Um, Clarity, advice. Higher self? Yes. One card. Higher self deck. What do we got for Aries? Wow, that's interesting. I had another reading. I don't know who it was. Pisces, I believe. Got a full reading of like, hold on. No, it was Aquarius. If you've got Aquarius in your reading, have a look. By the way, guys, you should be following more than just your sun sign. You should check out your moon, rising, and north node signs too. If you don't know what they are, you can find out very easily and for free online. Just Google it. Um, but Aquarius got this full reading of like rebuilding and it's kind of the same message of the transition and what to focus on in this kind of thing, but it was more like general life builds and life direction. And then at the end, and there was a lot of talk like your boss and landlord and that kind of thing. And then At the end, I got the love card just like this, but from the Sacred Destiny deck. Um, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. This is the same thing. And interesting in the same week, huh? Huh. So maybe this is an Aquarius that you may come across. But um, there are two things here. Number one, focus on what you love, not just romantic love, which will definitely take this feeling away. But also, I can't ignore be open to romance. If you're in a relationship now, um, maybe you should take it a little bit more seriously. If you get asked out on a date or come across someone, maybe you should pay a little bit more attention because, you know, most of us are not focused on love right now. We're just sorting through the rubble of the disaster of 20 years that we've been through. You know, love is on the last thing on our minds. But it is a very nice and fun part of life. And the universe really is trying to deliver that which makes us happy. So be open to it all. Okay, Aries? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for staying until the end. I really do appreciate you. Um, don't forget to leave me a message. Tell me how this resonates, or if you have anything else you want to talk about, questions, suggestions, something totally different than what we talked about here. Whatever you want to talk about is fine. I'll be there to answer you because I answer every single one of you. Um, and talk to each other as well. This is a growing light worker community. So let's support each other. Please like and subscribe. This is a growing channel that needs all the help that it can get. Um, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate every single one of you. You have helped me get to my milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Fabulous. Thank you. But even if you think you are subscribed, have a quick look, see if you really are. Some of you will be surprised that you have not subscribed or you've been unsubscribed because YouTube's weird. Um, so please do and hit that like button because it really does help me. It costs you nothing. Super quick, does a whole lot for the channel. So thank you. Don't forget the notification bell because I post every day, almost. Okay. But don't wait for the notifications either. If I come to mind, have a quick peek at the channel and see if there's anything new for you to watch. If you're really inclined to helping this channel, the other thing you can do is have a look at the playlist section. I have many of them made. Choose one, set it to autoplay, and have it on as background noise as you go about your daily tasks, as you're winding down in bed, or even sleeping. Because watch hours are everything for to help a growing channel like this one, a small channel, to grow and thrive. Okay? Um, Also share this with anyone that you share the channel with anyone that you feel is would be interested or would enjoy this or even need it. Okay? So thank you again for stopping by. I will see you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.